My name is Harry, and I'm from London.
Meghan Markle here.
Today is June 24th, 2023. It is 3:37 a.m. It took me about an hour to put a list together because yesterday I was completely out of Twitter. I took myself out of because too many nonsense was going on. So now I'm catching up with the nonsense to see what the UK have in store. I came across some good stuff. Majority, some of them will be repetitions of tweets. It's just that different squads retweet them out, so I want to see some of the comments under them. All right, so let's get started. Let's go on Twitter. There's a lot of tweet regarding that submarine thing, the people who died, but I didn't put any on the list. So this is the first tweet, and I think this, oh, that's not the one. Where's the thing about Dr. Shola? Oh, I didn't put it. Oh, I didn't come across it. I thought that was it. Do I have it? Okay. Oh, I see it. It's, okay. I thought that was the first one, but it's there. I see it on the list. But let's get started anyway with this one. Okay, did you know British people were this dunce? BBC QT. Brexit special audience member is, quote, not unhappy, end quote, with how Brexit is going because at least now people in France and Germany don't go up on their roofs for nothing. Oh my God. Okay, I didn't listen to it. I just saw it. Let's see.
To come back to say is the reason that I wanted to come out of Brexit was because we seem to keep to all of the rules. And many foreign countries didn't. I'm just talking about people that go up on roofs, for one thing. We kept, when they brought the rules in about the safety guards, we took that on board. But when you went to France or Germany or something, they were all up on their roofs with nothing. And we were paying the cost of having to do it the right way, and they weren't. And that's one of the biggest reasons why I voted to come out.
And are you happy with how things are working for you at the moment?
I'm not unhappy. It's not. There's a lot of things that aren't right, but I just think we need to really get to grips with where we are, what we want, and just keep to it. And not keep changing our mind every 5 minutes either. That's what I hate it when they keep changing their mind.
Okay, so people should not feel sorry for them. It's said that the young people are, I guess they deserve what they get. I don't know what to say on this one. Okay, so, oh, did I listen to it before? Oh, I think I was going based on the caption. Usually the caption catch my attention. Okay, I need Fiona to ask what the hell she's on about because I'm confused. Someone please translate this to me. I'm 5, okay? No, many are open their eyes on British. It's shocking to see their true colors, not the fictional one they used to paint the British as better than us. Yep. What is she talking about? And why are so many people going on roofs? And unfortunately, yes, we have too many people like this in Britain. Yes, okay. I don't feel sorry for them. I'm kind of stuck that they are self-combusting and they don't even know it. The monarchy is gonna stay exactly where they are, and they keep on taking their money for a ride. So they deserve, like Princess Anne said, they know what they're gonna get, so they should not be surprised.
And when we think about this duty, this role that the king has taken on, what kind of king do you think he'll be?
Well, you know what you're getting because he's been practicing for a bit. And I don't think he'll change. You know, he is committed of his own level of service. That will remain true.
So at this point, it's not my tax money going to them. So I don't know. Okay, not all of us, LOL, but yep, I knew. Okay, a country where tabloid are the main source of news. Yes. Okay, no wonder we have crap in our rivers and seas, one of the most corrupt government in modern history, and the catastrophe that is Brexit. We have people who believe this among us. Are you kidding me right now? Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's go to the next one. So I read all of the comments. I'm not even gonna, you know what, let's check, because it was a retweet. Let's go into that and see what happened. I mean, what some of the people are saying. Okay, live footage from France, a woofer with nothing. Okay, green souls count for something. None. Okay, oh F sake. Okay, alright, so let's just move on. Okay, this is just stupidity. I don't want to give myself too much work to edit. Okay, so there's this one here. King Charles' private secretary recently attended Rupert Murdoch's summer party. Tell me again how Prince Harry lied about the invisible contract between the palace and the press. Look, that article that I came about maybe 2 years ago, because I've been mentioning it over and over on my videos. I kept the screenshot whenever I'm mentioning about parties, William being in training and all of that. I always show it. It's not news anymore. They know. I don't know what to say. It's been going on, and Harry and Meghan told us, which I knew way before that, but during the Oprah interview. So they're just not hiding it anymore. Let's see what they say here. London calling, any dates? I like to see the dates when it was written. But anyway, Westminster weather, still sunny with a gentle breeze, high of 27 Celsius. Spotted a Rupert Murdoch summer party in 18th century aristocratic palace Spencer House, where outside PA snap clicked and inside guests enjoyed finger bowls including peas and chorizo. Rishi Sunak and his wife Akshata Mati. Okay, it's almost the same way when I read that other article, a whole bunch of names, and then bam, let me just skip to all of this. Okay, Rebecca Brooks, TLC editor Martin Evans. Okay, Ukraine ambassador to the UK. There's this member of the King Charles inner circle, including his private secretary, Clive Alderman, and communication secretary, Tobin Andrea. Okay, so it's not a surprise anymore. If you want to read everything, that's it. Alright? The same way that I saw the other article. I was reading, and it was names, and then boom, it caught my attention. It's the party. They are mingling. This is where the recycle process that I keep on telling you. The government, which is MPs, prime ministers, the institution, which is the royal family, and the tabloid, all mangles, all in one. Okay, there should be a balance on each one of them. Where the tabloid, well, I would say newspapers, okay, but they're not. They're just a whole bunch of people creating noise to distract the people. Okay, where the tabloid hold each one of these people accountable, and then the firm, the institution, you know, keep an eye on the government, the MPs and all of that, and then the MPs and the prime ministers keep an eye on the institution, which is the how do you call this, the royal family. But they all are one, so you won't see any change. Okay, Princess Anne told us, we know what you're getting, so there won't be any change.
Well, you know what you're getting because he's been practicing for a bit. And I don't think he'll change. You know, he is committed of his own level of service. That will remain true.
Alright, so they all are partying together. So they kick Harry out of there because Harry didn't want to play game with them. Okay, so let's see some of the comments. Okay, here's comes Secretary 2 and others from his inner circle. The fact that the heads of MI6, MI5 were in attendance is darn scary. There's the thing. Alright, so I didn't read all of it, but I don't know who's who among them besides some of the things they highlight or underline, I should say. We now see who the real king is, and Chuck. Okay, it's obvious why Charles told Harry it was a suicide attempt going up against UK media. UK media and royal family are one. I've been saying it. Going against the UK media has now revealed it's analogous to going against the royal family. I doubt Prince Harry knew the extent of the relationship until after the fact. Okay, the not so invisible contract, one day the truth will come out. Okay, since HRH Harry told the world, they just figure why hide what we do. I think so too. Alright, there's this, thumbs up, the visible contract. Thank God he got out of that cesspool. MI5 and MI6, there's that. Okay, Harry and Uncle Andrew, we left because my uncle kept offering to babysit. Oh, this is so freaking scary to think about it. Oops, while true, the way they refer to Liz Truss is hilarious. 40 odd days or not, she was PM, Prime Minister. And then she's getting a lifetime of security and that money coming in I don't know. This is where, well, it's not gonna change. Okay? So if the people were really paying attention, she should not be getting that lifetime of income for a few minutes of being a Prime Minister. Okay, and they knew that. They knew she was gonna stay, but they wanted her to get that money. Okay, and then to pack her bag and go, and then she get that money every year. Okay, is that the bee, the fly, and the wasp? Okay, the expression. Okay, the expression, quote, you can't even do wrong right for some people, is apropos. Everyone just loved Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, until she brought forth a royal baby boy that made her too permanent. So there's an invisible contract with every attendee. Okay, let's go to the next one. So there's the Dr. Schuller here. She should have been the first one. The problem is not Meghan Markle. The problem is you. Leave her alone and take her name out of your mouth. End quote. My response to recent poll that her popularity has plunged to 47% with the British. There's the rolling eye, like who cares? Okay, it's a minute and 14 seconds. It will be screenshot.
Is her behaviour the reason why her popularity is plummeting?
What behaviour? Okay, listen, let me just level set.
Well, there was
here.
the whole car chase thing, podcast thing.
Let me just level set here, okay, Alexis? Okay.
Well, he mentioned the car chase, her behavior. Did she say she want to be chased? She was receiving an award. Oh my God.
Do you not remember?
The story, the Daily Mail and the Express took those photos down. See, Richard, even when they lay low.
TMZ Live, Harvey Levin here.
Charles here.
So, Meghan and Harry had quite the night. It started out very glamorous with a lot of acclaim. Meghan got an award, and it was a very glitzy event. We'll get into that in a minute. But the headline turns out not to be what happened at the event, it's what happened after.
Right. As their spokesperson describes it, and as we have confirmed with independent sources, that there was a harrowing, in fact, they say near catastrophic 2-hour chase around New York City, paparazzi chasing them, and it all started right here. This is around 10 p.m. as they left the Ziegfeld Theater and they got into their SUV. Well, what happened once they got in that SUV is a chase that at times got up to speeds of 80 miles per hour. And I know you may be thinking, where in New York City are you going to drive 80 miles per hour?
That would be the FDR.
The FDR Drive on the east side of Manhattan.
Do you not remember?
Oh, okay. Thank God I put the other videos before that one. Thank God. Okay, now that I listen to it, they're really screwing up the people. I mean, there's no more they're screwing. They literally screwed up the people to make them think the stupidity. Meghan did not ask to be chased. She was minding her own business. They invite her. She receiving an award. She was going about her business. And then those people decided to, oh my Lord, decided to chase her. Oh my God. But let's start all over again because I stopped. Okay. I haven't seen Dr. Shula's tweet under my timeline in a while, so I was concerning about her, and thank God I came across it.
Is her behaviour the reason why her popularity is plummeting?
What behavior? Okay, listen, let me just level set.
Well, there was
here.
the whole car chase thing, the podcast thing.
Let me just level set here.
Podcast.
Okay, Alexis? Okay, let's understand this. Where's the camera? People, listen to me very carefully because I shall say this only once. Nobody gives a flying flamingo how you feel about Meghan
Broke into a
Markle.
sweat there.
I'm sorry, but her popularity was never high in the first place. If it's gone down by 2% or another 5%, Meghan doesn't care. Nobody cares because the foundation upon which this dislike is built on is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, she has been quiet since January 2020. I think since their documentary in November. It is Harry that came out with his book in January. It is Harry that was doing the string of, interviews around the world. It's Harry that's, constantly in the papers now because of the legitimate action it's taken against the papers. She said absolutely nothing, and you still don't like her. The problem here is not Meghan Markle. The problem here is you. So leave the woman or take her name out of your mouths. Thank you.
Gets the yet unheard of Zorro snap in Z formation.
I'm still wasting my time.
Oh, thank God, Dr. Shula. Dr. Shula is the only common sense people. O'Brien, yes, O'Brien, let's give O'Brien. And the byline people, the byline who do the reporting, those journalists, yes. But besides that, oh my God. Lucky I put the other two videos before that because the people in the UK are completely... Her behavior. What behavior? Oh my God. Okay. Oh, so there's more. Let's see here. Rishi Sunak doesn't have a legitimacy or credibility to tell us that everything is going to be okay with the increased interest rate and high inflation. No one trusts him or the Tories after 13 years of financial and economic misery inflicted on this country. Here's why. Okay, so let's see here. I stopped paying attention to their politics, so let's see here.
Is nothing but platitudes, and I find his comments a slap to the face. This is a man who has gambled and lost, whose cost of living pledge is in tatters. The leader of the Tory party, which has inflicted financial and economic misery on the British people for the last 13 years, including the consequences from the harm of Brexit, the pandemic sleaze, and economic mismanagement. Rishi Sunak has no legitimacy or credibility to tell us or anybody for that matter that everything is going to be okay. There are going to be millions of, or hundreds of thousands of households that will effectively be insolvent. And there'll be millions of people who are already struggling with their mortgage payments, who are not even going to be able to manage this increase. So it's utter nonsense for him to come to us and say everything's okay without a plan, without any kind of, I would say, substantive plan that will show us that we can manage this. So no, I don't believe him.
Andrew, were you comforted by the fact that all he wanted to get across perhaps to the people in front of him there is to say, look, we know it's a problem. I think he used the words, I'm 100% on it, I'm on this, it'll be okay. I mean, what else can he say?
I don't think it's patronising, I just think it's complacent. That's my problem with it. And I wouldn't have raised interest rates again because we've had 13 consecutive rises and it's not working because inflation has stayed stubbornly high. I think there were other ways. But I think actually what is he supposed to say? Is he supposed to say, actually, we've lost control of the economy, we've lost control of because that would make matters.
That's one thing they will never say, losing control. No, they will not say that. They want to assure people they have everything under control. In a way, I will say yes, because they're pocketing a lot of money. They're pocketing a lot of money, but in terms of for the people, it's up to them to open their eyes. I don't feel sorry for the UK because they keep on voting those people in to put them in misery. So let's listen and then move on.
Worse. Fact is as well, of course, since the Bank of England has had independence, that was something Blair did in the first few weeks of his government, a decision I support, by the way. He has no control over interest rates.
Okay. Alright, I don't know what to say. Let me move on. Next one. Okay, so now we are into the royal family. Is it? I think so. Oh, there's that here. The royal family, racism, and full display. I think I respond to that. Yeah. Lady Susan Hussey back in the royal inner circle at Ascot. Okay, so there's me here responding about an hour when I started trying to put the list together. Okay, so pretty much it's to trigger people. Baggages for God. Crowns, there's that. I mean, she knows how to play the game. She knows what she's all about, and she knows what she wants. Eh? There's no hiding. And then the people, it's like the people in the UK are like hypnotized. Okay? Hypnotized. Oh my lord. Okay, so let's read this and then move up. Yup. Racist royal family, just doing them. When people show you who they are, believe them the first time. Okay, however, the stains still remain within the fibers of the garments. Lady Hussey never left the inner circle. That was for print only. Of course. Of course. I don't know what I said during that time. Just go around the time when was this lady, was it sister place, or what was the where she made the comment regarding where that lady came from and stuff like that. I don't know, I don't remember what I said, but I think I said it's just lip service. Okay, they also wrinkle about ugly. Not surprised, this woman has no life other than Lake Royal. Not shocked. She has that. If they let her go, what she's gonna do? This is what sustained these people, taking from the poor, hypnotize the poor, and make the poor give them their money and then live lavishly. Once, if they leave her, what is she gonna do? I don't know. But anyway, that's the rest of the comment. I'm just showing you what's going on. I'm not surprised anymore, and I don't feel sorry for anybody in the UK who's going through the headaches. It's just that we want to make sure when they come in the US to spew their nonsense is put them in their place. Send them back to their racist countries, because this is where they flourish. They're not going to try to stand here. We already have our own issues. Okay, so yesterday squaddies were commenting about the Cambridges being absent from Ascot, and today it's ta-da! Here they both are at Ascot giving each other festive glances and look of love. Now the next couple tweets is about William and Kate. Alright, haha, not even looking at each other. There's that. Meghan and Harry are very happy in their beautiful home. They have 60 million. What do they care about the UK? Okay, I know why. Why do they keep doing these polls and publicly reporting that UK president hate both Meghan and Harry? Cause people will say that. What's the point? Like you say, she's home now in the US and thriving. Hasn't mentioned shit island since she left 3 years ago. Alright, so there's this. They're making the comparison between. Oh my lord. Are they that close? Shit. It's like he's pushing her. Damn. Well, at least, you know what I get from this? Okay, I could understand Chuck was not in love with Princess Diana, probably verbally say nonsense to her. And this picture, probably the same, but there's a possibility that's physical. Because this looked like a push to me, but he can't really do it with his hand, so he do it with his body. Okay, I'm like a freaking body expert here. Wow. Okay, are you kidding me? There's the laugh. I was about to share both photos and my reply. There's that. Okay, after this, let's move on because I have something similar. Couple tweets similar to that. So you think the squaddies are controlling the Cambridges? No, I think their minions are monitoring our tweets. Royal rats do read our tweets, and a few times our tweets have appeared in their articles and button bubs. All the more reason why I make very few remarks about them. Personally, I don't care what they are doing. Confirm they're keeping close eyes on what the Sussex squad are discussing. As someone suggested yesterday, the less attention and promotion we give these charlatans, the better. No squaddies talks about them yesterday not being at the Ascot. Stop the lies. There's the laugh. Okay, I don't know. I was off Twitter completely. Very rarely. But this one, I don't know. It was going around. Let's see what else. So there's Mirror. Kate and William share flirting moment at their Wait until you see the video. Okay, there's someone who put the video here. Kate and William share a flirty moment as they join King and Queen at Royal Ascot. Okay, I'm not gonna share this article. So there's a picture of it. Okay, look at her hand, where she placed her hand. Looked like he was talking to, oh man, the profile of his face, scary. Okay, yeah, very flirty. There's the laugh. There's this here. Here. Don't touch me. Oh my God. Is there audio? Nope, there's no audio. Okay, say it again. There's that. Another 10 seconds of it. Wow. They can barely look at each other. Well, at least she was trying to put a front, you know, to look nice in front of the camera. But he can't stand it. He really can't stand it. He truly cannot stand it. Okay? Your editor needs good glasses. Please approve it. To them, they can't tell what is festive glances. There's that. If this is flirty moment, he's flirting with the man behind her. He is speaking to over her shoulder. Yeah, that's exactly that. This guy in the back. Yep. There he's talking. Oh, Lord. Alright, let's move on. Still, there's a lot of tweet regarding that video. I have like 4 of these. Okay, don't touch me. That's the squad who took it to another level. Okay, Egg Bone. Awkward moment today at Royal Ascot 2023. He's being offered to her lately. Prince of pegging, transactional, the Melania and Trump of the UK. There's that. Okay, so let's read some of the comments. That's the only reason I bookmarked this, to see different comments. Okay, Kate knows what's going on in her marriage, yet she persists and pretending in public. Kate behaves like a stalker who chases and touches the person she's obsessed with without permission. William has the courage to tell her, quote, no, don't touch me, end quote. Kate should stop this nonsense. Oh, I didn't even see this comment. That's true. There's me here. Sad situation at this point. Can't feel sorry for any of them, especially her. At least he said it nicely. Give credit where credit is due. She knows what's up in her marriage. Yeah, 2 people like it, and there's 1 retweet. Okay, the look on his face. There's that. The only time they both smiling is when it's a stage photo app, like when she had the gold dress on and the back of the limo, and this was when Prince William affair was trending. Oh my God, there's this. This is all so pathetic. She knows she can just touch him without permission. Yeah, I mean, this is what I'm saying. Give credit where credit is due. He said don't touch. Okay, there's some people who don't like to be touchy. I don't know. Not that I'm giving him any credit or anything, but she should know by now. Anything that's happening in public, she get embarrassed. That's her fault at this point. Okay, the way her smile literally dissolved. She is giving it all she's got. Well, I don't know what to say. Everything about this rigged the desperation. Mumbles is hanging on by very thin thread, and no amount of PR spin or hateful headlines starring Meghan as public enemy number 1 can distract from it. Kate will never be queen. Okay, he was like, can you just not? This guy has good face expression. Good face expression to be an actor. Alright, let's read these and then move on. Okay, there's some pictures with Harry and Meghan down here. Forced together by their grey suit choreographers, the usual dull performance by the principal dancer, the Mouse King, goes more uncooperative, refusing to continue the charade with the applied name soloist. The old adage, the show must go on, is truly being challenged. He's truly his father's son. Charles treated Diana just like this prior to the separation. While he said, quote, what are you doing, woman? Under his breath. Look at Kate's face falling to the floor. This is what happened. If you had stand by Meghan, maybe people who have some sort of sympathy for you. But at this point, it's all you. Okay, I beg you, hold my hand. Nope. Oh my God. I mean, I know this is the squad who's making their own quotation here, but his behavior and action says it all. Both brothers. Harry married for love, the other one, convenience. There's the thing again. First, he turned away. She then tried again, and he turned and told her to cut it. That's what I'm saying. We should not be surprised. At least he said it nicely. There's the same thing again. Alright. He hates her more than anything. Hates plus anger, bitterness, and resentment. Oh, well, with all of this, that's his fault. He knew he didn't love her, so why even offer her a ring? But then again, it based on what Harry said, it seemed like they just married. They know the firm. They don't like the firm. The firm is a performance. All right, so they just marry someone for performance. All they had to do is tell the truth from the beginning. Okay, and then I don't know. I really don't know anymore. Each time I think my humble opinion is coming true, but other things just knock it off the chart. I don't know. I really don't know. Let me just read the comments. Okay, there's that. Sorry, but this is on her, not him. Thank you. Pagan sees the same thing that I see. Sorry, but this is on her, not him. She keeps touching this man publicly against his will because she wants to serve up loving pats to the tabloid. He's made it clear on more than one occasion that he doesn't like it. Even removing her hand when necessary, she needs to respect his space. That's for... I agree with Pagan completely. This is what I was saying before I even read this. Not everybody loves to be touched. Okay? Not everybody like hubby-dubby and all of this. There's a moment, a time and space. Could be just in the bedroom, I don't know. But not everybody loves to be touchy-touchy. That doesn't, I mean, I'm not talking on this aspect, but I'm talking just in general. There's some people, they just love to do these kind of things in the bedroom, and that's it. That doesn't mean they don't like the person. It's just they're not that type of touchy-touchy. Alright? There are probably the only moments he is in close proximity with her, but yes, she needs to stop. Yeah. Alright, learn zero, I see. He can't even pretend anymore. Poor thing, working hard for that photo app. Yep, this is so. I almost felt for her here. No, I don't think I... Where was my comment? Oh, that was from the previous tweet. No. Where is it? Was it that one? This is what I said here from the previous set of tweets. Sad situation. At this point, I can't feel sorry for any of them, especially her. At least he said it nicely. Give credit where credit is due. She knows what's up in her marriage. So it's almost the same thing with Pagan Trelawney on the previous tweet here. Okay, back to that tweet again. There's Pagan here. Okay, sorry, but this is on her, not him. That's it. Yeah. Alright, so let's go to the next one. Next tweet. Let's move really quick, even though I have a lot of tweets, but it's pretty almost the same thing, just different angle of the conversation. Let's pause it. I don't want to see it again. Okay, this is why I believe this. Kate Middleton has been suffering from severe mistreatment by her husband, Prince William. Well, if you look at this here, the guy doesn't like to be touched. Okay, and she keep on touching. So she needs to understand his space. Yes. Okay, at this point she's gonna make the public be against her because you have to respect people's space. Okay, but everything else, that's on William because he should have known not to marry her if he didn't love her. Alright, so that's that. What is this? William cheated on her with her ex-best friend and she knows about it. That's one thing. The jewelry and the title, an awful lot. It looks like they don't even live together anymore. Okay, whatever that is, that's their problem. There's the headline. Alright, let me, after this, that's it. Whatever's on the screen. Okay, let me pause that GIF. Anyone remember when Trump snatched that smile off Melania's face? The way William snatched that fake loving smile out of his fake wife's face. Kate Darling keeps trying. My goodness. Okay, he tells her to move without looking at her, and then when she tries to engage with him, he rebuffs her. He's not playing for the cameras anymore. He's done. Yeah, I think so too. Okay, I don't think anybody deserves to be humiliated by their partner. I'm no fan of Kate, but William is awful if he is doing what people say he's doing. Okay, thoughts and prayers. I mean, there's the thing called divorce. I don't know. There's the thing called divorce. I think William wants her to file for divorce. He doesn't want to be the one who filed for divorce. He wants her to be the one. So mistreating her as much as possible. So let's see here. Something definitely seems to be wrong with them. Not a good for William. He seems to be more and more like his dad every day. I mean, at this point, we don't need to pretend anymore. Alright, so there's this thing here we just saw. Okay, just playing it again. Don't touch. Okay, he tells her. Two people have what? Three people have to lift that little thing here. That trophy. Oh my lord. The performance. And there's a chap here. My goodness. And the people are loving it. So they keep on performing for the people. Okay, at this point, I've seen enough. I can't feel sorry for the UK anymore. Alright, so there's the look here. She fixed herself somewhere in here. We have a saying, enter the yard. Him no like she one bit. Okay. Him no like she one bit. Okay. There's that. William is clearly done with her, and Katie Middleton is desperate and trying to hold on to a man who clearly doesn't want her. Katie is desperate, her family bankrupt grifters. Okay, knowing they are photographers, one would think he wouldn't do such thing. That's gotta be hard on her, but not as hard as Meghan has it dealing with all the hate thrown at her. That's a good point here. Hardly even acknowledges her cheese. Okay, ouch, huh? Okay, at this point, if I was her, she knows she has nothing to go back to, right? If I was her, just show up and that's it. Don't create a face. I don't know. Look in the mirror. Which face that shows you're not sad, you're not happy, you just there. I don't know. You know, some sort of a face expression that say, I'm just here for this. Okay, show up and that's it. Don't try to pretend lovey and all of this, because at this point it's her being humiliating herself. I don't want to put things. Oh my god. Let's read the comment. He's done, but she's not giving up completely. She's holding on to the slight hope that he might still hold some affection for her. She looks defeated. Okay, what's wrong with William? Why can't he just unclasp his hand and put one arm around? Okay, I mean, you can't force somebody to be. Oh, all right. Now some people are asking too much. Okay, one arm around Kate to return the affectionate gesture she initiated. Oh, but they're happy and so in love. She tried, but really isn't. He could pretend for the cameras. Okay, like I said, let me just read. It's like she just really annoys him. I mean, just imagine when someone that you don't want someone to touch you. Not that you hate them. Okay, I don't know the true feeling of them. Okay, just pretend. Put yourself in somebody's shoes. You don't want someone to touch you, but that person keeps on touching you. Just think about it. Okay. Why does she put up with it? That's the thing here. Alright, so this is my last one on this particular thing. The caption of that. Okay, so that's me. This guy, OMG, his embarrassment, she deserve him. Someone with zero self-respect deserve him. He was never thought to respect anyone. She chased him, so well deserved. Alright, so that's that. This is an old video of them interacting in public and the squad butted up and I'm commenting. I just want to show you and I bookmark my comment. That's all I want to comment on. Okay, he can't even pretend anymore. Poor thing, working hard for that photo app. Kate Middleton really wants to be affection, but he's repulsed by it. Alright, 15 seconds. Is there any sound? Let's see.
I think Warren will sort it out.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, he's done. Alright, so I'm done with them now. Let's go. I need to stop sharing these nonsense. I just wanted to see the comments. Next tweet. Alright, so there's that here. So I'm done with that William and Kate nonsense. So I saw this popped up on my community board. Who is that? Okay, Dre account created 2012, just started using 2019, and just some guy. There's some people who never really use the Twitter account. Okay, let's see here. Mine, what is it? My personal account was created in 2009, never used it until 2019. 18 or 19, one of those. All right, they can't just join another family. Okay, who's that? Petronella Wyatt, writer, broadcaster. Okay, last time I checked, the Spencer family is their family as well. Also, since we're speaking on this ridiculous story, I would love to know what Spencer 1508 feel about you saying he disliked his nephew and his wife. Okay, 29 seconds. I didn't hear it, so let's see here.
I mean, Meghan's basically lost hers, except her mother.
That may have been one of the things that upset her. And of course, the photographs were a setup. I was set up by a guy named Jeff Rayner. And
I mean, Meghan's basically lost hers, except her mother.
And another guy named Dylan Howard, who was with American media, I think. And the whole thing was a plan to actually mess up the wedding.
I mean, Meghan's basically lost hers, except her mother.
And the whole thing was a plan to actually mess up the wedding.
Except her mother. Then they've lost the royal family.
If you want to be private, go back to America and live privately. It's pretty straightforward.
Except her mother. Then they've lost the royal family.
Royal household about someone who was, at the time at least, a very senior member of the royal family. Meghan was married to the sixth in line to the throne. And, you know, this is very serious indeed. But one other thing that I've learned is that whilst this bullying claim was submitted by their then chief communications officer, the head of comms at Kensington Palace, the staff involved didn't know that had been submitted, and when they found out, they asked for it to be rescinded. So we've got quite a difficult story here about a bullying complaint.
I mean, Meghan's basically lost hers, except her mother.
We're all happy that we are in a new era. Okay. You know, we get to tell the truth. Things are different now. I will say, I don't speak for them. I speak for myself.
Janina appeared on This Morning on ITV Wednesday, offering her candid reaction to Buckingham Palace's statement, which acknowledged Prince Harry and Meghan's public pain, while also noting that some recollections may vary.
I'm so thankful that they are finally acknowledging the experience. But on the other side, I know that the family and the staff were well aware of the extent of it. And though their recollections may vary, ours don't, because we lived through it with them.
I mean, Meghan's basically lost hers, except her mother. Then they've lost the royal family. Now they want to borrow the Spencers. I honestly don't think the Spencer family will want them, frankly. I mean, I know Charles Spencer, and...
What does he think of Harry and Meghan?
I don't think he's a big fan. And after Diana died, he didn't see very much of him. And I really...
They're asking people what you think the other person is thinking. Oh my God, the psychology over there. Is that what it is? Okay, let's start all over.
I mean, Meghan's basically lost hers, except her mother. Then they've lost the royal family. Now they want to borrow...
No, they didn't lose, okay? They leave. They remove themselves from a toxic situation. They left, okay? It's not like the royal family. They left. They left, literally left.
Spencers. I honestly don't think the Spencer family will want them, frankly. I mean, I know Charles Spencer, and...
What does he think of Harry and Meghan?
I don't think he's...
Oh, what does he think of Harry? Okay, so he's asking what the other one think of the other one. Oh my God, okay.
I don't think he's a big fan, and after Diana died, he didn't see very much of him. And I really don't think they would want the hoo-ha. And the whole idea is simply ludicrous. They can't just join another family. I mean, Meghan's basically lost hers.
They can't just join a family. Okay, we do not know what goes in the background, but when you look at the unveiling of the Diana statue, you could see Harry had really good relationship with the aunts. Okay?
I honestly don't think the Spencer family will want them, frankly.
A super green, crystal green, any kind of green, like any green you like. It's just like tree green, emerald green, on the green. It was just like a...
Stay on William, John.
Stay on William, John.
Stay on William, John.
I mean, I know Charles Spencer, and
What does he think of Harry and Meghan?
I don't think he's a big fan. And after Diana died, he didn't see very much of him.
So she knows crap. It's just BS. And then for the other one to ask what the other one think of someone thinking is ridiculous. One thing that I forgot to say in the original recording is that Harry and Meghan are married. It's not like Harry and Meghan are completely strangers. All of a sudden they're imposing themselves onto the Spencer's family. Okay? Harry is blood family and he married Meghan. Automatically they are family. Now whatever happened in the background, we do not know. This is where everything stops. Okay? So I forgot to say that on the original recording. It's not like Harry and Meghan are imposing themselves into the Spencer family. They don't know what else to say, so now they're shifting into the Spencer's family. So yeah, that's it. Okay, 29 seconds. I didn't hear it, so let's see here.
I mean, Meghan's basically lost hers, except her mother. Then they've lost the royal family. Now they want to borrow the Spencers. I honestly don't think the Spencer family will want them, frankly. I mean, I know Charles Spencer, and
What does he think of Harry and Meghan?
I don't think he's a big fan. And after Diana died, he didn't see very much of him. And I really don't think they would want the hoo-ha. And the whole idea is simply ludicrous. They can't just join another family. I mean, Meghan's basically lost her.
Boris Johnson ex could be talking about why he sucked at every job he's ever had. Okay, that's that. What is he saying?
I think my brain just committed suicide. I can feel it bleeding. Oh my God. I think my brain just committed suicide.
Oh my God. Let's this here. Boris Johnson's side piece says, what? Bojo reject her, so she thinks everyone gets rejected. So that was the side piece. Oh my God. She is the last person to talk about the Sussexes, another Camilla stooge. Look at that woman's face when she talk. Jeez. Okay, in another word, they can't leave the royal family with things crumbling. They can only pop up the current monarchy just so much. Here's our title, no. Half in, half out, no. Distance ourselves, go to US, leave UK, stage to you, no. Change your name, nope. It ever ends. Okay, these demons, my God, I'm telling you, there are demons over there. Drunk old troll up. Okay, they have nothing to talk about but Meghan and Harry. They're also bored with royals over the pond. They just met. Harry loves his wife. Yeah, that's probably that. Okay, so let's go to the next one. Wow, the nonsense, the nonsense. Okay, it's 4:19 now. Alright, they are really after him. There's a new made-up story about Prince Harry that's being spread around like crazy. It's everywhere. They defile the Sun. Hello. I mean, the same group of tabloid that Harry is not interacting with. Just read, okay? I'm clicking it so you could read the title. Whatever it is that they put. Trump is in a lot of shit. I don't think Harry is in his periphery. And Harry has to deal with the Invictus that's coming up. He doesn't have time for all of this nonsense. And I think, was it Putin has his own issues. From what I'm hearing, I don't know if it's true. Alright, so there's probably some sort of a civil war in Russia. Alright, they are really going on board with the BS. They are even claiming that he wants to interview the Pope. There's the rolling eye. Don't believe garbages that comes from sources without a name. Source equal 99% of the time with these papers, tabloid. I made it up. There's no sources. Okay, it's all part of the Harry and Meghan are divorcing rubbish. They claim they're living separate lives. So whenever they say things like that, it's the other ones. Okay, the other brother. Separate lives, so he can now do his own thing and interview Trump, who spoke badly of her. Pray that their attackers are stopped and mute ASAP. All right, these stories get more and more ridiculous. There's the rolling eye. Okay, let's move on. Next tweet. Okay, I'm almost done. Prince Harry left Spotify exec bemused after telling them he wants to interview Vladimir Putin, Donald Trump about childhood trauma for podcast. Sam's nonsense. Alright? He has no time. Oh my god, the amount of things they could talk about in the UK, but nope. So there's my comment here. Okay, shit is being thrown, nothing have stuck yet. Next. Okay, LBC, do better. What the hell? You people are as bad as the Daily Fell. What's going on here? Okay, I mean, you see that tweet that I share with you. They all are on the same party. The party is like a meeting. What the next step is, pretty much. You have the government, you have the establishment, and you have the papers and one party. So it's the plan. Okay, they're trying to get together to see what's the next narrative that they should do to screw up the people one more time. Okay, that's all it is. Okay, has he identified as a cat yet? Alright. The way the British press is comfortable spreading lies about this man with no concrete sources, no evidence, is heinous. That's the thing. This is why he's suing them. I mean, that lawsuit that he's doing, the class action. Whew, I finally remember. The class action lawsuit, these people better win. Otherwise, if they don't win, forget it. The UK is done. If that class action lawsuit, the phone hacking, if the people who bought the case don't win, you could forget it about it. The UK will be done. This is like the last string in the UK. Alright? Next tweet. And Harry is giving them a lifeline, but the people are not taking it to make the change. Because the few people, Dr. Schuller, the byline, how do you call this, journalists and all of that, are holding the institution, the country on a string. But the people, they are so freaking hypnotized, they can't get out of that. They don't see the truth. The people who then drink the Kool-Aid are trying to get the rest of the country out of that hypnotism, but it's so vast. So many of them have been so hypnotized, it's hard to get them out. So there's so much those people could do. The country is done if that lawsuit doesn't pan out well. If the people who suing the papers don't win. So while I'm on this subject with the hypnotism and the Kool-Aid that's going on in the UK, I record that portion like hours ago. Because right now it's 3 p.m. in the afternoon. I'm editing and I've put 2 videos out already. Actually 1. Okay, so yeah, 2 videos. So while taking break in between doing different things, I came across this tweet that someone posted. This is someone they interviewed a while back, I think right after Brexit. So it's not everybody who's drinking the Kool-Aid, like I was saying in my previous recording, but there's some people who just can't believe this is the direction the country is going. So there's another version where, oh shoot, what just happened? It's not all of the Brits that are going, that's drinking the Kool-Aid. So let's listen to what she said. Actually, first, before I do that, let's read some of the caption. Okay. All is said down here. Shutter Island Brexit. 7 years ago, after the result of the Brexit referendum came through, this young woman was asked to put her thought about it on camera. Her eloquent words spoke for so many of us, and her worst fear have tragically come true. Brexit Day. All right, it's 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Let's listen.
So Beverly, how do you feel?
I'm incredibly deflated. I'm really sad. I think, honestly, how I feel like hate won.
Sorry, what?
I feel that hate won. I feel like I feel like racism is a bigger problem in my country than I thought it was. I feel like we're watching the stirrings of fascism in Europe again, and
wow, you see, she's about to tear up. She's about to tear up. She saw everything. I mean, it's not like people with common sense have a crystal ball in their head. We just see the pattern of things. But let's continue. Listen, I don't want to move it back so I don't mess up.
Genuinely never thought it would be my country that did that. I didn't think it would be us who would run to the right. I didn't think it would be us us who turned our backs on the rest of the world, who wanted, I thought this would be America. I thought America was the people who were so filled with hate, not us. And I'm so disappointed. I'm so hurt. I'm really cross with the older people in my country who've done this, because the majority of the people that voted this way were older people. They weren't the young. The young wanted to be part of Europe, and they aren't going to have to live with the consequences of what they've just voted for. The majority of these people are over 75. They don't have a future in this country the way we have a future and an investment. They've chosen to vote. They've chosen to vote for the past instead, and they should know better. They've seen what division and war can do to our country.
It was always presumed, this is my take on it, which may be very wrong, but I think the presumption was always the longer you spend on this planet, the more experience and the more knowledge that you have. Fine, I think we all agree that the longer you're around for, the more experience you have. But what kind of a world are we going to end up being part of if we don't listen to the younger generation who have all the solutions? They're better connected than ever before, and because of the connectivity, they have the opportunity and the ability to be able to fix problems in a quarter of the amount of time that anybody else of previous generations was able to do over a 10, 15, 20-year period.
And the rest of Europe and the world as a whole, they should know better, and they should be ashamed of themselves for turning their backs on the rest of Europe. What is so bad about Europe? It's full of kind, thoughtful people, all of whom speak a second language. We just don't here. We don't embrace Europe the way Europe embraces us. And it's selfish, and it's thoughtless, and it's callous. And that's pretty much it.
Wow. She is spot on. And there's a lot of noise in the background. Couple things here is that let's compare to America. America have showed itself, okay? Express itself. It shows its hatred. It's not all, by the way. It's not all of American, okay? But the ones that we hear on the news, they express themselves fully. And the UK, it was still there, but they were hiding. They were doing it in the background. Oh my God, when I first started making videos for you guys, because some of you said you're not on Twitter, you're not this and that, there's a long thread that I came across from, what's that, Anonymous. Okay, the thing that the UK is doing around the world, it's mind-boggling. It is crazy. I was the one who decided not to put it out there because there's so much research that needs to be done to verify and make sure they are true. And I have a feeling they are truly happening. It's just that I didn't want to put it out there. I didn't want to do the research. It was a lot. So what happened here, this is the thing that I've said in some other shape or form. Harry and Meghan have become a lifeline for the UK. The periphery, the direction the UK was going, it was doing in the background. Now that they got themselves out of Brexit and they were in the right path, they were in the course that they really wanted to go. So the thing that they did not see coming, it's Harry marrying of all type of people, a biracial woman. Okay? So that messed up their thing completely. Now what's going on in Russia right now with Ukraine? I didn't talk too much about it, but there's something brewing out there. If it wasn't for the 2020 election, I've said it over and over and over again. If it wasn't for the 2020 election in the United States where people rejected Trump, okay, what we see going on in Russia and Ukraine right now, it will not be. You could have forget about it. Europe would have been decimated. Okay, if it wasn't for the United States, we have Biden who's supporting Ukraine and all of that. So people need to pay attention. And the other thing that this lady said is that the old people voted for the past. This is the same narrative that Trump was saying. What is it? Make America great again. This kind of thing. For the past. People voted and voted against it. Who were the people in the U.S. that voted against, rejected Trump kind of mentality? Young people, black, brown, some Hispanic, Native American. These groups were the one who saved America. Okay? But if we were waiting and for the whites and white women in America, forget it. They vote against their best interest. Now they're crying foul. Now what they do, since Roe versus Wade have been reversed, most of the South, most of the Republican states put some sort of a law for abortion, not for abortion, where women cannot really pretty much dictate what could be done to their body. All right, so what do? Now they run to the north, where liberal countries, liberal states, to, take care of their business. But they will not vote for their best interest in their state, but they will move to the states that were fighting. Okay, for everybody's right, not just for one, for everybody's right. But the ones from the south are moving up north to take care of their business that they voted against. All right, I do not want to go on with this. Let me just read this and get this out of the way so I don't put it on the next video. Okay, so there's me here 6 hours ago. That's when I saw it. Wow, I'm very impressed with this woman. The only smartest, thoughtful person video that I came across regarding this topic. Wow, very, very well put. I wonder how she's doing now. Okay, I like to hear her thought again today. Thank you, that woman as well. Okay, how dare Meghan prevent Biden from endorsing our defense minister's bid to become the next NATO chief? And why is Biden listening to her? She's irrelevant. Will she? Are they saying that? Oh my God, I didn't come across this. Will she be running his campaign? Is he supporting her political ambitions? She's disrespectful. His Majesty the King must remove all title. The only thing that I see here, the thing that they were banking on, because that plan, since President Obama was president, where they wanted to change course, they went on the campaign to change the history of, to change the future, not the history, to change the future since President Obama was in. They got the UK on board. They were getting the US on board by having Trump and after President Obama. And things is falling apart right now. When the U.S. decided to say, what the hell, we can't be going that way. That's the 2020 election. Everything been falling apart. So we just need to let them, like President Obama said, please proceed. Let them destroy themselves. You got the GOP, hopefully good majority of people see the BS. They don't drink the Kool-Aid like the UK. Vote smart and don't elect these people. And then, at least we'll be going on the proper course, because right now the way things was supposed to go, it's falling apart. All right, the UK was already on board with these people. This is why they had Brexit. They feed them lies, and then they vote against their best interest to to go in the same direction with Russia and all of this. The China. I mean, I said it. If you go back to PYTE, I said it. China was gonna play it smart, and China has been playing it smart. Stay right in the middle, and depend on how hard things goes. If Russia was winning, then you will see China join Russia in that aspect of things. But things is going the bad way. China is playing it smart still. Just go back to all of my videos. You see everything that I say. It's like I have the mind control. All right, let's go to the next tweet. I'm almost done. This is Biden. Okay. Just to note, both descendants of the Kennedy family are employed by the Biden-Harris administration. They will be supporting the re-election of Biden-Harris 2024. They will not be supporting the reject family member, Robert Kennedy Jr. I didn't share it. I didn't put that on my list. That Robert Kennedy Jr. Whenever you see people like that doing things like he's doing, just think of, is it Epstein? Okay, with the thing with Andrew and all of that. I think they got him in certain things that he's just doing the bidding for them. Okay, this is like a lifeline. They want some people, somebody to be in there to pardon Trump, to get the Russian out of the mess that they are in, or to get support from the United States. Okay, that's all it is. The Epstein thing was one branch of the nonsense that was going on. Get how will I say, frame, that's it, that's the word, frame as many people as possible, get them in the most compromising position, okay, and then hold that against them and have them do their bidding for them. And it's very sad where some people would rather throw out the country instead of say, whatever, you want to show this, just show it, but I'm not gonna destroy my country for you. This kind of thing. They got them in some very, very compromising position, and then they're using that against them. That's all it is. I didn't see, I do not have any proof, but the pattern of things, that's all it is. Okay, let's see here. Oh, so this is the, oh, why is it not clicking? Okay, Caroline Kennedy, all right, who's employed, I think she's a ambassador for what country? Oh, there it is, Australia. All right, and I think she was employed by the Obama's administration. I don't know if it was the same position, but she was under what is it, Obama's administration as well. I don't know which position. So there's this here, United States Special Envoy to Northern Ireland. Okay, so there's that, U.S. House Representative from Massachusetts, 4th District. All right, so these are those with their heads and their shoulder. Okay, so let's feed whatever is here. Okay, I don't think any of his siblings or cousin have come out and support so far. I could be wrong. Okay, they ain't going to. When you look, I mean, I know Arnold Schwarzenegger is divorced with his wife after that cheating scandal, but when you listen to Schwarzenegger when he's talking about his experience, I mean, if you were to look for the most racist within the Kennedy's family, even though it was by marriage, it would have been Arnold Schwarzenegger. Okay, because his family was part of the Hitler kind of things. Okay, but he understand the nonsense that was played in his country. Okay, and Europe, that's the word I was looking for, in Europe. And he tried to warn as many Americans as possible. When he sees the wrong, this I have to give Arnold Schwarzenegger credit for. I mean, his private life is private life. I don't agree with what he did, but he did it and he lived up to it. But when the U.S. is going the wrong direction, he speak up. He tells it like it is. He's like, this is what I experienced being in that kind of mentality kind of thing. His father being okay, I think he's in this channel. Okay, APTS Sussex. I have a video of him telling what's going on, especially when Russia was invading Ukraine and all of that. And I have a couple other videos about him warning Americans of the things that they do and that is wrong. Okay, the crazy GOP mentality. All right, pretty much. Thank you for the information. No problem. Okay, so let's go to the next one. Now I'm done with the politics and the UK nonsense. Now is little funny things that I come across. Okay, so this was a comment under one major tweet. Okay, did anybody like it? No, nobody liked it. All right, so this person here, this is the original tweet. The difference between a millionaire and a billionaire. There's that huge boat and that yacht. All right, so 15 seconds. Is there? Yeah, there's no sound. So the difference, you got a billionaire, was it a boat pretty much, and then there's a millionaire here. All right, so this person says, please make up a category for me, please. And there's me responding to him. You find in your category, you're in the pond, millionaires and billionaires will use it there too. Right? When you're in a pond, you can't use those huge boats there. All right, so there were some funny comments in there too. Okay, so this one was a huge difference. Millionaires don't use astrology, billionaires do. JP Morgan. These are all of those people. When you look at the history of them, their history are not that pleasant. They had slaves, they did a lot of things to workers, they were treating people like nothing. Just look in their history. They did a lot of unethical things to make themselves rich. All right, there's the laugh. Okay, if the yacht were people. Oh my God. Zoolander, the most stupid thing ever movie. There's this one here. This one got me. Okay, when there's no difference between millionaire and billionaires, the rest of us. Yep, you're gonna end up just like that. Okay, my dad would always say we put our boots the same way. That's right. All right, the billionaires. They're still making fun of that. Okay, and then there is the rest of us. Let's go. This is my last one. This one is a funny one. It's an animal thing. Animal. There's this here. Happy goat. Oh my God. Those little... There's no sound. He just knocked him off the thing. How hard is their forehead? They love to hit each other with their forehead. Look at... Boom. Oh my God. Let's see here. And the worst thing is you have the tweeters, people responding it with their own GIF. The goat was listening to Little Grace. Get out the way, bitch. All right, that's it. Let me move on. Let's do a prayer. What should we do a prayer for? I can't believe I went through all of that in 1 hour. All right, prayer. Let's do prayer for... Let's do prosperity. All right, there it is here. Prosperity. Okay, give me assurance that as I seek your will, you will bless me with prosperity. May the love of the Father, the tenderness of the Son, and the presence of the Spirit gladden my heart and bring joy to my soul today for all days through Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen. All right, let's go get our image. All right, which one? I want to do this, but it looks so long. Okay, for the light of universe that I am, the love of universe that I am, power of universe that I am, from the heart of universe that I am, I decree, I dwell in the midst of infinite abundance. The abundance of universe is my infinite source. The river of life never stops flowing. It flows through me into lavish expression. Good comes to me through unexpected avenues, and God works in a myriad of ways to bless me. I now open my mind to receive my good. Nothing is too good to be true. Nothing is too wonderful to have happened. With the universe as my source, nothing amazes me. I am not burdened by thought of past or future. One is gone, the other one is yet to come. By the power of my belief, coupled with my purposeful, fearless action and my deep rapport with the universe, my future is created and my abundance made manifest. I ask and accept that I am lifted in this and every moment into higher truth. My mind is quiet. From this day forward, I give freely and fearlessly into life, and life gives back to me with magnificent increase. Blessing come in expected and unexpected ways. The universe provides for me in wondrous ways. I am indeed grateful, and I let it be so. All right, so that's it. Okay, I'm done. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. All right, so that's it. Under an hour.
to the Vinaka. It is a great privilege to be with all of you today.
You know, we ask for forgiveness and please come back.
As you saw me find the love and happiness that I'd hoped for all my life. You are all in this together, and if I may speak personally, we are all in this together, because asking for help was one of the best decisions that I ever made. You will be continually amazed how life changes for the better.